From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Have your full forecast with Greg D coming up in a moment as we continue a nice warm-up. Good morning, I'm James Tully, and here are your ABC Action News headlines. The city of St. Petersburg is considering some major changes to 18th Avenue South. It's part of their Complete Streets Sunday, which is supposed to make streets safer for pedestrians, bicyclists, and drivers. Well, today, the council expected to approve accepting a $50,000 grant from Forward Pinellas. This would allow them to complete a study on possible changes to the street. St. Pete recently made changes to MLK as part of Complete Streets. A Nashville man wanted for allegedly killing his wife has been arrested here in Pinellas County. Nashville police say the body of Ronald Dickens' wife was found inside their apartment last month. They say there was obvious trauma to her body. Family and friends tell our sister station in Nashville the couple was in the process of a divorce. U.S. Marshals tracked Dickens to Pinellas. We're now waiting to hear when he will be extradited back to Tennessee. Today, Florida lawmakers expected to vote on a controversial parental consent bill. The crucial vote was delayed earlier this week. Protesters are pushing to stop senators from approving the measure, which would require minors to have a parent's approval before getting an abortion. The bill's sponsor says parents need to have the authority in these situations. Current law requires a minor only to notify a parent. We'll update abcactionnews.com when today's vote is cast. You may notice more Tampa police on Hillsborough Avenue telling people to buckle up. Officers say during a safety campaign last month, they found drivers on Fowler Avenue and Bush Boulevard use their seatbelts only 76% of the time. Last year, the average seatbelt use rate across Florida was almost 90%. A fine for not wearing your seatbelt is more than $160. Researchers at USF say oysters like these are helping them understand how the Gulf Coast has changed over time. Take a closer look. This shell is a prehistoric oyster shell from Crystal River. You can tell how much larger it is than more recent oysters next to it, as you see. The researchers say the disappearance of big oysters may mean the water they live in won't get filtered quite as much, and that can impact how quickly oyster reefs recover after hurricanes. Scientists really hope this research encourages more conservation efforts. And if Florida State Fair opens today, the sheriff's office will test the rides this morning, and there will be several new food offerings. Some of the options include a steak and eggs sundae, a s'mores donut, jalapeno ice cream dots, which is an interesting sweet and hot combination there, Greg, but you know, there's always great stuff at the fair.
One of my favorite combinations, James, the little sweet chocolate ice cream followed by a little bit of heat. Love that. Hello, everybody. Speaking of heat, near 80 degrees this afternoon with humid conditions or dew points really coming up into the low 70s. That's in that oppressive category. And folks, it is going to get really windy. These are sustained wind amounts over 20 miles an hour, gusts over 40. Severe storms possible tonight. Get an update in the ABC Action News app.